Today we're going to look at the graph of a piecewise function and answer some limit questions about this function. So consider this function right here, which we will call f of x. What is f of negative 2? That means you want to take a look at the graph, find out what the y value is when x is equal to negative 2. So if you take a look at the graph, when x is equal to negative 2, there's that dotted vertical line, which means there is no y value for that x value. So we say f of negative 2 is undefined. I could also ask, what is the limit as x goes to negative 2 of f of x? And then we're not looking at what happens at negative 2, but what happens near negative 2. And near negative 2, on the left side, the graph is shooting down to negative infinity, and on the right side, it's shooting up to positive infinity. It's not even going in the same direction, so we say that this limit does not exist. That's what's going on at negative 2. What about 0? What is f of 0? When x is 0, what's the y value? You have to look for that filled in dot. So when x is 0, go up the y-axis and you see that the y value is 4. And if I ask what is the limit as x goes to 0, limit as x goes to 0 of f of x, we have a similar problem to the one we had before, and that is approaching 0 from the left, the y values are, looks like they're getting to about a half, and approaching 0 from the right, the y values are approaching 4. So the left-hand limit is different than the right-hand limit, and again we say the limit does not exist. Now let's see what's going on at 2. What's f of 2? f of 2. Is there a y value when x is equal to 2? No. So f of 2 is undefined. But in this case, if we ask what is the limit as x goes to 2 of f of x, again what we want to know is what are the y values getting close to when the x value gets close to 2. And those two pieces of the graph coming from the left and coming from the right, they're going to the same place, and it looks like the limit as x goes to 2 of f of x looks to me like that would be 1/2. And the last interesting point would be f of 4. What is the y value when x is equal to 4? And it's that dot that's sitting there all by itself. F of 4 is equal to 2. And the limit as x goes to 4 of f of x. Can I answer that question? Well, not really. Not really. The graph is going all the way up from both sides, so this limit does not exist. We may write as a shorthand that from the left and from the right, this graph is increasing without bound, and increasing without bound we write with an infinity symbol. So infinity means increasing without bound. Increasing. The y values are getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger without bound. And there you have one example of limits with a piecewise function. Thank you.